fridge. That's past the nice woolly mammoth, the new fur from the patch. Head on out to our swarm of dolphins. Where is that other shark? Here we go. You know what? I'm gonna grab a few more narcotics. Maybe some more crossbow. Tranq arrows here. Bear with me. We picked up a whole bunch of chowder, last chowder, while it was nightfall. And for those not familiar with Lazarus chowder, it will increase your ability to stay underwater for longer lengths of time. That way you don't drown while you're out exploring under the water. I'm pretty sure we've got some narcotics. Here we are. Just in case. Take 300 narcotics with us. Any Tranq arrows. There we go. Make a few more. Thankfully we're not heavy just yet. So we're just going to make another 10. That should give us hopefully enough to knock out one of these new anglerfish. So this will be our first time going up against him. Gotta pass some of our FedEx. Those are turrets that will slow down enemies as they come at them and also blind them. Very useful here on the official PvP hardcore server 385. Gonna make my way to the shark. If you guys are looking for a server to play on and you're not really sure when you're going to try out hardcore servers, I recommend it. It is more difficult. You do want to have a tribe. Wow, I'm heavy. Let's drop some stuff. We don't need this fur. Don't need the shark. Transfer over some meat. May have gotten a little too crazy here with the narc arrows and the narcotics, but I have to drop some. If I drop some arrows or narcotics, I'll do that. Alright, I think we're good to go. So we do have our Lazarus chowder. I just want to get a little further out into the water before using it. You can only eat the Lazarus chowder when you're above the water. Got plenty here for us. Let's go ahead and drop some of this. It's just excess weight. And I loaded us up pretty heavy for this trip. Going down under the water here. Yeah, I'm gonna get us killed with all these arrows. Hopefully we won't have to go too far before we find an anglerfish. If you're watching that oxygen bar on the far right, you'll see it's flashing at you, showing that I'm losing oxygen. If we were above ground, above water rather, it would refresh the oxygen bar. And if we didn't have the Lazarus chowder, which you see at the bottom left, ticking down until it expires, our oxygen would be depleting 4 or 5 times as fast. So if you're wondering where to get oil and pearls, this is the place. Just head off from shore and go down. Pearls are pretty easy to find. I'll pick up a few here. Which reminds me, gotta make sure that we get the shark set to neutral. This way if I get attacked, it will protect me. And also now have it set to follow so that it doesn't get separated from me chasing something else off. If it were to chase another critter off, and not back to me. I would find myself swimming all by myself up to the top. Here's some oil. You just take out your pick and harvested the pearls by hand. Pearls are worth stopping off for. Oil, not so much. You can get that in mass quantities, especially if you have quite some carrying an ankylosaur. Just fly over the oil. It's up in the snow biomes. And we're out of stamina on the sharks, so we're going to go ahead and pick up these. See a little trilobite down here. If you're watching the oxygen bar, I've got about a third left. I'm going to make my way back up. So the meat and the stamina are flashing on the shark as I continue to push him by sprinting with the shift key. He'll get hungry and eat to help replenish his stamina. Alright, back on the surface. I'm thinking the anglerfish is probably further out. Moving may not seem that way. When you're going in the water, it gets pretty murky. We'll continue to spread down towards the bottom. I did see some bubbles right before we went up for air. Those bubbles indicate that you got a cave nearby, and we do have a little friend here. What level are you? Level 35. I haven't seen any other levels besides 35 of these plesiosaurs. I'm going to go ahead and kill this. Try to spread and get around it a little bit. Alright, some prime, just in case we do encounter that anglerfish, we'll have something to feed it. Barrier. That's a first for me, so it looks like you can't go any further. It's an invisible wall that becomes slightly visible as we touch against it. Looks like we have another plesiosaur bag. Wait a minute. Not a plesiosaur. Let's see what level this guy and just how nasty he is. Checking the health. Doesn't seem to be dropping too much. This guy's a little bloodied. This is our first encounter with this new guy. We've been eating all our anglerfish. So the health is dropping a little bit. Our jaws. Nice high level. Let's see what's inside. Just a flare gun. Alright. You gotta keep an eye on your oxygen when you're down here. We've got about half left. So some more prime. We have something floating off in front of us. Is this? Yes it is. We have found our first anglerfish. Okay, and is he aggressive? Well, he's going to try to eat. He's going to try to feed a megalodon. That's interesting. Okay. So maybe we can get this guy to go upwards a little bit. Follow us out. We have more than one. We have a 68. Yeah, we do have more than one chasing us. Alright, we're going to head up because we're low on oxygen. We'll come back for you in a little bit. More fishes. And also looking at 205 seconds left of our Lazarus chowder. That's just as important as the oxygen because if you're down at the bottom, when the Lazarus chowder wears off, you find yourself hard pressed to make it back to the top. Alright, so we found our anglerfish. We're going to head straight back down again. scope when you're riding a shark, unfortunately. I'm going to try to bring him up. Level 68. You still chasing us? Nope. Okay, there you are. This guy doesn't seem to want to attack us. Lost his interest when he got a little higher up. You don't want to get swarmed by these anglerfish. Let's see what happens when I get off the shark. I might end up killing one of these. Maybe we'll get it. That's it. There's an idea. Let's go ahead and kill one of these anglerfish. See how tough they are. Tough, that guy. We're going to head back to the surface, see if they can follow us now. And we still have one following us. That's good. Keep on, keep it on. Alright. Try to get your attention again. I'm going to switch my fellow on passive there. Shot going on here. It's not really firing just the way I thought it would. Oh, we got hit. Alright, so let's get back on the shark and head up. We're running out of air, running out of Lazarus chowder. It's not quite so easy to tame these guys, but we know where they are. If the sun holds up for us, we'll be able to slowly inch them up. I'm going to have to get that Lazarus in about 25 seconds. Yeah, see how murky it is. We're going to have to wait it out. Alright, let's get that Lazarus ready. We still have some time on our prime meat if we can knock out. Be very careful not to accidentally use these. It'll knock you out and send you to the bottom of the ocean. You fall right off the shark that you're on. Alright, so we can go ahead and use the Lazarus chowder now. We are fresh and ready to go back. Let's see if we can't pick up one of these elusive anglerfish. Try to be a little bit more brazen here with these guys. Alright, I don't want to engage multiple at the same time, so I'm going to go ahead and clear away this guy. And we got some easy swords moving in too. Alright, this female looks to be a good one to take. She'll just do me the favor of following. And she's not. She's going to be difficult. Even seem to be aggressive now. It's quite interesting, the temperament of these anglerfish. Sometimes they want you, other times they don't. And we got another one that's decided it's interested. Apparently they run shortly after being engaged. Okay. This is going to add to the challenge. I really don't want that plesiosaur coming after me. This guy already unconscious? Could be. No, it's dead. Interesting contents. go ahead and head up. Alright, filled up on air, coming back down. It's an anglerfish up on the right, a little more prime. Wow, 76. Looks like we've attracted another plesiosaur. There's the 35s that we're used to. Alright. Now that those are out of the way, this appears to be an anglerfish. We're letting him come right at us. And we'll follow this guy. Decided we're worth it. Alright, we have knocked out our anglerfish. Okay, so let's go ahead and load her up. We got lots and lots of meat on this. Let's go ahead and take it off. Try to transfer as much as we can before it all expires on us. This is where your T comes in handy. It'll fast transfer all the items that you hold over it. I'm a little nervous about my oxygen right now. Let's go ahead and throw some of these narcotics on it. Pump it a couple times. I'm going to remote use that. Let's get back up on our shark. Let's head to the surface because we are running out of here. Alright, so we threw all that prime meat we've been collecting. Hopefully that'll help speed up our tame. Don't have kibble for it. You're still not getting there. There we go. There's the air. Alright, heading back down. Hopefully I can find it without too much trouble. Alright, there we are. Okay, a few good pieces of prime on it. Looks like the torpor is moving pretty fast. It's about 3 or 4 at a time. So let's put another 3 or 4 narcotics into it. See the torpor is rising now. Check that oxygen, check that Lazarus chowder. Haven't seen it taking a bite yet. Let's have a look at this guy now though. Pretty imposing looking. Doesn't look too much different than the other fish apart from the big light hanging over its head. I would really like to see that taming bar jump from a bite. Come on now, take a bite for us. Usually when I'm taming, I like to throw out torches. It can be a little challenging here to locating our tame. This Still hasn't taken a bite from what I can tell. The hunger has gone up though. So this taming bar appears to... Oh, there we go. There's that first nibble. Alright, so let's take out our handy GPS, which seems to work just fine under the water here. A little blurry though. 89.7. I believe that's 10.8. 89.7, 10.8. Put that away. Head on up for some air. So you'll find that you can actually use your GPS while you're mounted. Huh. 87.8, 10.9 perhaps. Was I getting that backwards? Was I going dyslexic? Dyslexia on you guys. Alright, we got 90 seconds left in this chowder, so we're going to have to take a quick peek at our tame, and then head back up and eat another chowder. Alright, it should be around us, somewhere around here. Yeah, this is going to be a challenge. That is our fish. Something else over there. Alright, 60 seconds left in the chowder. Gonna feed it a little bit more here. Narcotics. That should be good for a little bit. Running low on prime. Isn't really eating that very fast. Well, of course it is. You don't want to be underwater when they're talking about doing patches. Even short ones. So we are on 223, and they're looking to do another dot release. Let's head back up to the surface. Might be worth looking to see if we can drag some of the fish you can drag. If we can drag this fish back towards the surface, it might make our lives a little bit easier for finding. To access the inventory, but it will not let us drag it. Let's go ahead and give it another 15. It seems to be going through this torpor pretty quick. Alright. I'm going to go straight down. See if I can find anything of interest while we're out here. Some pearls would be good. Fear it's getting darker. It's either fogging up or we're turning to night. If you want to check the time, you can push the I key, and we can see the time of day is 20:51, so we are getting dark. It's around 9 o'clock. Got our corals heading back up towards our tame. Hopefully it'll be fairly easy to find with its glowing light. This is part of the test to see just how horrible it is to find in the dark. If it's going to provide any use for when you're exploring underwater at night. Well, so far it seems like I've lost the location of it. I was hoping it would give itself away with this light source. Not even seeing shadows anymore. There's something fish. I'm gonna have to end the video because it gets a little choppy at night from what I've experienced. So we've at least been able to identify where the anglers live. I started out in West Zone 2, headed straight out to the ocean, and if you're not familiar with West Zone 2, I'll show you the red obelisk here before I log off. So just head directly into the ocean from the red obelisk, and you'll see where the ocean floor drops off and gets pretty low and pretty deep in there. And that's where I found those ankylosaurs. Ankylosaurs. The anglefish. And yes, you can also find plesiosaurs. I imagine megalodons around here as well. That will help you get the prime meat to speed along your tame. At this point, I'm going to have to go find my tame. It's raining now, so I'm sure it's getting choppy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch you next time. This is SeanThomas from official PvP Hardcore Server 385. Good luck with your fishing. Catch you next time.